Powell, she posted this out there. Actually, MG Truth put this out there. Know Your Rights listed Sidney Powell's post and says, when you hear that EEOC guidance says your employer can require you to get a vaccine, this is false, mistaken. EUAs have to have the option to refuse and the right to informed consent for EUAs. The EEOC's guidance updated on May 28, 2021 only states that federal EEO laws do not prevent an employer from requiring all employees physically entering the workplace to be vaccinated. It does not address 21 USCS at Section 360 BBB-3, which relates to EUAs and the option to refuse. This is called a word game or word salad. There is potential liability on employers or universities that mandate vaccines if an employee or student suffers any side effects or death from a mandatory EUA vaccine. Now, what's very interesting is that you can get certain documents from defendingtherepublic.org/COVID. And there is a 3-minute video from Defending the Republic attorney law Julia Howler. And they give forms which are the assumption of liability. So in the case of a mandatory vaccination to retain employment or for other work or school-related benefits, consider to demand that the employer or the school have an authorized representative sign the assumption of liability agreement. A refusal to sign this will make more clear your right to refuse the jab to the organization pressuring you. Remember, they just can't force you to do it because who's responsible? Nobody. So if something happens to you, who's responsible unless they fill out that form? But if you still don't want it and they're saying, well, you have to have it, don't quit your job. Let them fire you because you'll have a better chance later on. You can always say you're deferring it until the clinical trials are over in 2 years and the safety data is analyzed and available so you can exercise informed consent. If anything, let them fire you. You can claim wrongful termination as a last case scenario. Now remember, the forced vaccinations violate the Nuremberg War Crime Code, the Geneva Convention, the UN Charter, the International Criminal Court laws, the U.S. Constitution, the Declaration of Geneva. I mean, look what's happening here. But if you go to this site, and this is what I was reading it from, you can go to defendingtherepublic.org and you can find a lot of information there to help you out.